I am a week before my chasana. My father was nifter by my bar mitzvah after. My mother was nifter a week before my wedding. I'm supposed to be known to know to make the chasana and not to make. And Moshe says make the chasana. Sitting shiva in Shabbos Oifluf by the Kiddush. Moshe gave me a psak Friday morning. We called up Moshe. Moshe says you're not allowed to come to your own ofruf. You'll come to the yeshiva to have an aliyah, but the Kiddush tells the yeshiva according to Anelo, which tells the yeshiva legs avek a whole Shabbos lunch. You, the chosim, the yeshiva, not allowed to participate. So it was a very, very unique ofruf. Came to the shul, I came to the yeshiva, I made a aliyah l'Torah, I went back to Beis Oval, and everybody is going to the Kiddush, to the ofruf, on a chosim. This is what Moshe Paskin did. And I spoke to Moshe about all the inyanim of getting up in the morning for the shiva and going at night to the chuppah. Supposed to shave, shower, I'm an oval, yes, not, who, what, when. Moshe finished the phone call Friday noon at 12 o'clock, and he tells me in his very, very modest fashion, Dachtzach mir, als met opgerät alle Sachen, wat mit darf sich opreden. I assume we spoke about everything we need to speak about. And he finished. 2 hours later, the phone rings. Those days, it was very expensive to call from New York to Cleveland. Long distance call, used to pay $1 a minute. If you called up and somebody was not there, the call was in vain. So the telephone company had something called person-to-person call. You called, and if the person is there, you pay a certain surcharge, but if he's not there, you don't have to pay for the phone call. I see it still, Shiva, I pick up the phone call, and here goes the operator. It's a person-to-person call from Mr. Feinstein in New York for Rabbi Sorotzkin. I'm a 22-year old Tashnuk, and Moshe from his height of his 84 years, a person-to-person call. To pick up, it took me a minute to hop Mr. Feinstein from New York, and he says as follows, V'zeh l'shaynoi. Entschuldigt, als ich stelle euch Erev Shabbos nur Chatzos. Excuse me for disturbing your privacy Friday afternoon after Chatzos. Als ich habe weggelegt dem Telefon, when I put down the phone, doch gesagt, dass mit abgerät alle Sachen, was mit dafür Sachen abreden. We said that we spoke about all topics that need to be discussed. So when I put down the phone, a thought came to my head. And he said as follows. The custom here in the United States, as the Shabbos war the Chasene, the Chosen schickt the Kalle Blumen. He's a Shabbos, the Kalle is at home, and she gets a bouquet of flowers for the Chosen. I say his name, she say. She told me, she doch da, Schuhes in Aloche. There is a discussion, halachic discussion, whether or not the oval is allowed to send a gift. Scheile, told me, she da macht es a shekel, zu make it, zu make nicht. Aber der Kalle doch sitzen im Stub und sie sitzen dort, der Mann nach der Chabertes. Und mit kommen sagen, the Kalle is going to see it and her girlfriends are going to come, and they're going to ask her, Weis mir the Blume, let's see the Chassid's flowers. You're an oval. Unfortunately, you didn't have in mind to send flowers to the Kaaba. Metzair sein Abbas Yisrael is Dioraisa. Avelis is not the Rabbonon. To make it tsar to Abbas Yisrael is Dioraisa. She'll sit there. Believe me, she understood the circumstances. Believe me, she did not have tzar from lack of flowers. But the machshava that you will have epes abizoyen because her friends are going to come in, ask her to see the flowers which were not said. Nem shik mit shliach, send it across with the shliach, soll nicht mitzayer sein, na Bas Yisrael should not be mitzayer.